Welcome back to another video. This is my top 10 worst albums of 2021. I'm gonna try to make this video short just because I don't want to give too much attention to these albums. So without further ado, let's get into this one. Hold up. Before I get into it, I do want to say if you guys haven't checked out my best album covers and worst album covers and the most disappointing albums of 2021, link will be down in the description down below for those videos. So go ahead and check them out. This will be the last list before I go ahead and make my top 10 best songs and best albums of 2021. But yeah, let's just get started. Don't want to waste no more time. Number 10 is Justice by Justin Bieber. There's songs on this album that I do like and I do play, I want to say almost often, like Peaches, Die For You, Off My Face, Too Much. Those songs I do play, but whole album as a whole, I'm not a huge fan of it. Especially the Martin Luther King skits, the interludes. I'm not sure where that fits into this whole album. I don't know what he was trying to do, but whatever it wasn't working. The album cover is also bad, so having a bad album cover with the album being bad, it leaves a bad taste. Honestly, this album is kind of, I want to say, it's listenable just because of his voice, but I'm not gonna come back to this one at all, especially with all these different versions of the album. Justin Bieber doing too much. Number 9 is Bobby Tarantino 3 by Logic. This is another one that I'm not a huge fan of. Logic tried to sing. I will give him props for trying to sing in this project and trying to do something different. The album didn't really stick. The songs didn't really stick. I do like that one song, "God My Judge." That one's probably the best song on the album. But yeah, that's Bobby Tarantino 3. Number 8 is The Life of Pierre 5. I feel like I might get a lot of hate for this one because I know a lot of people do like this album. But yeah, in my opinion, the album was way too long. The songs were like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. The songs did not need to be that long, especially from a guy that can really hold a 1 hour long album. I feel like if he cut down the songs, maybe make a 30-minute album, then maybe the album could have been good. But yeah, it just wasn't it. Every time he raps, sings, his voice doesn't really have a personality. It just sounds stale. There's nothing that I really got from this album. I'm not a huge fan of The Life of Pierre 5. It would, I kind of want to say he should stick to producing. But yeah, number 7 is Comedicine, the album. This is another one that this one isn't for me, honestly. I gave some of his albums a listen last year, and I'm not a huge fan of them. And then someone else recommended me this project that he dropped this year. I went ahead and listened to it, and I did like it more than I thought I would. But again, not my thing. I do like that he makes short songs, but the songs that he makes, they don't really stick, I guess. They're not really memorable, you know what I'm saying? They're not something that I'll come back to again and again and again. And although it's a 30-minute album, it kind of feels long. Like, it low-key feels long. It might be because of the 18 tracks. That's why. But I don't know. It's just not for me. Number 6 is Khaled. DJ Khaled should stop making music. He should really, really stop, because this album just, it felt like all his other projects. You know, the production, the over the top production, which honestly he is doing too much on the production. Um, and he's trying to get all these big features, and then some of them don't really do good together. Also, throughout this whole album, everybody's talking about the same thing. They're all talking about how they made it, how back then they were broke and now they make it. They're doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, we get it. You made it. And that's pretty much been his whole theme throughout every single album of his. Yeah, it just gets too repetitive, honestly. Number 5 is Sun Slash Moon by Philip. This one's a underground artist, I guess. I don't really guys say too much with this one. I just Some songs just were forgettable. Although I did like some songs on here, but for the most part, the album was just forgettable. But I will keep an eye for this artist because I could see them make a good piece of work. But yeah, number four is All Over the Place by KSI. Who knew I was gonna like a song from him? Holiday is a good song, and it's definitely gonna be in my playlist for the best songs of 2021. But yeah, the album as a whole, I don't care for it. Uh, Although I will say this though, KSI has improved a lot, a lot. He's still not there yet, but he has improved a lot. The features carried him. Although I would give him props for that song "Holiday," so props to KSI for that. Although the album was just trash. Number three is "Unbothered" by Little Skies. Little Skies fell off. I remember when I used to play him a lot back in like 2017. Uh, 2018 with his mixtape. Um, and then ever since then, he started to fall off. He wasn't releasing for a while. And then I don't know where he dropped his debut album. He took too long for that. And then he dropped Unbothered, which was just trash, honestly. It was just trash. It was disappointing. It was bland and boring. Little Skies used to be one of my favorite new artists. Now he's just not, which is kind of sad to see because I really thought Little Skies was the next big thing. Boy, was I wrong. Number two is Michigan Boy Boat by Little Yachty. This one, I didn't even know it came out, like I said before, until I saw it on my Spotify For You page and shit. And I listened to it, and goddamn, I wish I didn't because this album was just boring. I didn't even want to listen to it all. I wanted to skip some songs, but I couldn't because I want to give this one a chance. And going back to it again for a second listen, that one was just hard to listen, in my opinion. I know some of you guys might like it, but this is just not for me. Um, yeah, Michigan Boy Boat, his worst project to date, honestly. Number one is Rare Breed. I forgot who made this. I forgot the artist's name. Goddamn. I should have wrote it down, honestly. But yeah, Rare Breed. This project is the worst album of the year. Don't listen to this. I mean, I guess if you guys want to, then go ahead. But yeah, I only checked this one out just because of the song "Selfish." Black was a feature, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and check this out. I did like the song, mostly because of Black, and so I give this album a listen. And yeah, "Selfish" is the best song on there, and it's not because of him; it's because of Black. Um, if it's hard for you to listen to an album, that should say something. But yeah, that's Rare Breed. That's my number one pick. Let me know what's your top 10 worst albums of the year. And I'll catch you guys next time with the best songs of 2021.